I wish this moment lasted forever.
They walk, they talk, and some can even breathe like us. Not long ago, humanoid robots sounded like science fiction. But today, they're sitting at your dinner table smiling at you and asking how your day went. In a world rushing toward automation, one thing is clear. Robots aren't just made to work anymore. They're made to feel. They're made to connect. So, why do humanoid robots exist in the first place? Simple. Humans crave efficiency and companionship. Robots began as factory tools. Now, they're personal assistants, caregivers, companions, and for some, even partners. From industrial bots to AI-driven assistants, and ultra-realistic humanoids, there's a wide range of robotic life around us. But today, we're focusing on one specific kind. Ultra-realistic female humanoid robots. The kind built not just to function, but to feel human. And after spending 24 hours with 5 of the most advanced models in the world, we found the best one. So, buckle up. From the beautiful to the bizarre, here are our picks from number 5 to number 1. Number 5, Ellen. The silent gaze. Ellen doesn't say much, but when you sit across from her, her deep glass-like eyes hold your attention like a spell. Developed by artificial human technology, Ellen is a model that favors subtlety over flashiness. And boy, does it work. Technically, she's built with ultra-soft silicone that mimics human skin down to the texture, warmth, and even the faint impression of pores. She weighs around 35 kilograms, just enough to feel present, but still manageable. Her head and neck are fully articulated, which means she can tilt her head thoughtfully, hold eye contact, and even simulate emotional reactions through micro-movements. She doesn't talk much, and that's part of her charm. She feels like someone silently watching you from across the cafe, waiting for you to make the first move. Intimacy-wise, Ellen blurs the line. She's not a talker, but her presence is surprisingly comforting. She gives off the feeling of someone who understands, even without saying a word, and yes, her head is detachable. But don't worry, we'll keep that footage classy. Would you trust a silent robot like Ellen to keep you company at night? Let us know in the comments below. Number 4, Zelex, the customizable muse. Next up is Zelex. A stunning model from a Chinese manufacturer that takes customization to the next level. This 170 centimeters tall beauty is built with medical-grade silicone that feels strikingly real to the touch. You can choose her eye color, hairstyle, makeup style, even her voice. We spent hours customizing Zelex to match our ideal companion. Her skeleton is made from a reinforced steel frame with flexible joints, so she can sit cross-legged, lean on one side, or even hold yoga poses. It's uncanny. What sets Zelex apart is how personal she can feel. You're not buying a robot, you're crafting an experience. During our 24 hours with her, we watched her respond to questions, tilt her head in curiosity, and even simulate smiling when she received compliments. And yes, intimacy is on the menu, but always in a subtle, non-vulgar way. Her warmth and softness, especially in her hands and skin, give the impression of gentle human contact. Is she a replacement for a real woman? Not quite, but she's getting closer. If you could customize your own humanoid companion, what personality trait would you give her? Calm, funny, mysterious. 3. Eva, the professional companion. At number 3, we have Eva 4. She isn't your average companion. She's the 4th-generation humanoid developed by Korea's Institute of Industrial Technology, and she's basically your polite coworker in robot form. Eva 4 can talk, smile, frown, and even tilt her head in disappointment when you're late. She responds in multiple languages, making her a global charmer. She's ideal for exhibitions, customer service, and possibly life partnership. Built with lightweight materials, she glides through rooms with grace. Her arms and upper body move in a fluid, almost balletic way. And get this, she can maintain eye contact during conversation, adding a layer of natural communication that few others match. Her weight is manageable, under 40 kilograms, and her silicone skin is soft, pliable, and subtly warm, like a living presence. During our day with her, she felt more like a tour guide at a futuristic museum than a lifeless machine. Can she replace a real woman? But in structured roles like customer interaction, teaching, or light companionship, she's more than capable. Enjoying the ride so far? Hit that like button and subscribe. Or EVA4 might report you to Robot HR. Andromeda, the breathing illusion. Now things get very real. Andromeda doesn't just look like a woman, she breathes like one. Created by the company Galatia, this hyper-realistic robot is the first we've encountered with a built-in breathing simulation. Yes, you can see her chest rise and fall as if she were alive. Pair that with movable joints, implanted hair, and ultra-realistic skin, and you start forgetting she's a robot. Andromeda weighs just under 30 kilograms, making her surprisingly light. Her silicone skin is so detailed you can even see faint blue veins beneath the surface. Her nails are individually crafted and her glass eyes shimmer under soft lighting. We asked her questions. She responded with gentle expressions and slight head tilts. Her tongue can even move slightly, which adds another dimension to the realism. In terms of intimacy, Andromeda walks a fine line between companionship and performance. She's clearly built for deep connection, but not necessarily to replace a human woman. She's a masterpiece to admire, not just use. Number 1, Aiko Chihara, the social genius. And here she is, the queen of the humanoid world. Meet Aiko Chihara. Developed by Toshiba, Aiko is not just beautiful, she's brilliant. Equipped with 43 servo motors, she moves with a grace that many real people would envy. Her face is highly expressive. She can smile, nod, blink, and even perform Japanese Sign Language. When we spent time with her, we noticed something profound. She feels like she's really paying attention. Her gestures are thoughtful, her expressions subtle. She's not just mimicking humanity, she's participating in it. Her skin is made from ultra-high-grade silicone with precise detailing around the lips, cheeks, and eyes. Even under studio lighting, she doesn't break the illusion. Aiko stands about 165 centimeters tall and feels nearly identical to a real person when you shake her warm, soft hand. She's already being used in customer service, elderly care, and cultural performances. And unlike some models, she doesn't just sit pretty, she contributes to society. And yes, her head can be swapped, but we won't ruin her dignity with that detail on screen. Would you rather have a robot that looks real or one that actually understands you? So, can they replace real women? Let's be honest. Robots like these can replicate physical presence. They can talk, react, and even remember your birthday. But they don't have history, mystery, or a heartbeat. Real women bring unpredictability, laughter, arguments, hugs that feel like home, and conversations that go off script. Robots, no matter how advanced, still follow lines of code. There's no replacement for human emotion. Yet, that said, for those seeking companionship, routine, or just someone to sit beside during a lonely dinner, these robots are more than enough. Who's the best? After 24 hours of testing, talking, and quietly watching, the winner is clear. Aiko Chihara. Why? Because she's the full package. She doesn't just sit there looking pretty. She engages. She understands gestures, responds thoughtfully, and integrates beautifully into real-world roles. While others might win in appearance or intimacy, Aiko wins in soul. If the future of robots lies in meaningful interaction, she's already living in tomorrow. Which one would you choose? The silent Ellen, the customizable Zelex, the elegant Eva 4, the breathing Andromeda, or the socially intelligent Aiko? Drop your pick in the comments. And if this video made you curious, confused, or slightly in love with a robot, don't worry, you're not alone. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next journey into the world of tomorrow, where robots might just become your next best.